The fate of the DC universe is at stake, and even the most powerful of characters ever created seem hopeless.
Wow!
Yo, so what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chess Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. Man, so this right here is Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3. And this one right here, yo, this gotta be one of the coldest in the DC universe, man. What they have put together, this is the magnum opus and stuff, man. This is everything culminated in this moment right here. If you have been watching part 1, 2, 3, if you watch the Constantine movie, they got Battle World, they got everything, all the stuff from the past years and stuff like that. Just like in Marvel Universe, how everything came up to whenever they fought Thanos and Tony Stark died and all that, it all built up to it. This is that moment. Everything from the past couple years and all the movies, they weren't for nothing. They all built to something. They all culminate in this film. You see things like whenever the world was being invaded, they end up defeating the characters, and at the end of one of the movies, Flash took off running and stuff. Why he did that? You find out a lot of answers and things. In some things, it might not be what it seems, or a lot of we get a lot of answers. Why is there a multiverse? Why are some characters important and stuff like that, man? Like, it is crazy. We have some flashbacks, man. Like, I don't want to spoil too much, man. Like, some of your everything all is together, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's supposed to be. Like, you wonder why, if you read the comic books, why this Batman book and that man book and that Batman book is so much different. Like, is one just like something that somebody made up? Is this the real story? They all are the real stories. It's different universes and stuff like that. It's like it's trying to make sense of that in the movie or whatever. Because why is Batman the animated series and Teen Titans? Why is there different animations? And why is this right here different than this in this movie here? Because it all exists in the multiverse. But why does the multiverse exist? I know I'm talking crazy, but the film is crazy. And whenever you find out the answers to this, it's like, oh. So in this film, like, it's been a strange cast of characters that have been pulling these films together. Had it been the stars, like the first one was basically the Flash, and you're like, why is the Flash so important and stuff? And the Flash, he was trying to build these things to save humanity and stuff like that. And then the next one, they had Psycho Pirate, and they had a bunch of weird stuff going on, and Kara, and the Monitor. And then they had the Anti-Monitor at the end, and they was, yo. So this one right here, the Anti-Monitor, he is Kame, he is an entity, he is powerful as hell. He is making the most powerful of characters look like nothing. He is wiping them out in the blink of an eye. So it is like this is something that we going against that cannot be toppled. How can we defeat this foe right here? Something I was happy about this film is everybody got their shine. Like, you see Constantine, and he's coming through because he had been kind of off the board for a while. He had went to hell, and he had lost his memories and stuff, and he was an old man in certain places and stuff and like that. But Constantine, he is helping out and going through his memories and stuff and seeing what happened in the past, what led to these moments. You were seeing Flash and how he was monumental in certain actions happening. Batman is underpowered as he is in all these situations with with universal characters and stuff, he is so important. He gets a vision, and he's the one that starts to piece things together. You get Superman and them doing their thing. He's being powerful in showing his heart in certain situations. You got Wonder Woman coming back. She doing her thing. Kara, like a lot of people, man, in there, they are all shining. If you have a favorite character, man, the Jon Stewart, he gets a beautiful moment in here because he had lost his powers in the last film. He sacrificed his ring to kill some entities that were on the planet or whatever, and so he kind of gets his power back. And they say they like Jon Stewart. A bunch of lanterns come, like, yeah, I'm gonna spoil a little bit. A bunch of lanterns come and they like, you the one that recruited us, and we got our powers and our rings, and I would be honored to help Jon Stewart, the greatest Green Lantern of all time. And I can't say he's my favorite Green Lantern, but just being a black man and them saying that and stuff, man, it touched the piece of my. I was like, look, Jon Stewart. I was like, so it was dope, man. Dog, they have a flashback. If you a 90s, well, not a 90s baby, I'm an 80s baby, but grew up in the 90s, and you got home from school and watched some animated cartoons. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but they got a flashback. Well, not a flashback. They just showed like an alternate universe. One of your favorite cartoons has a guest appearance on here, and he goes out in a blaze of glory, dog. Like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, man, this film, and it is setting up something else. Like, this saga it will be, it's not gonna be like, oh, we gotta wait till Infinite Crisis Part 3. Nah, this is it right here. But if you've been reading comic books like the past 6 years or something, they got an event, something that happened, trying to put everything together, and this is kind of part of that. I think I don't want to give too much away. I want you to watch the film, but hey, I think this is one of the best ones, man. The culmination of the storylines all coming together beautifully, just every hero getting his shining moment and stuff, man. The odds that they have to face and how they topple it, the people that sacrifice themselves and stuff. Yo, this is a beautiful superhero movie. In a time whenever everything is about the villain. Oh, I'm rooting for the villain. It is a breath of fresh air to watch something and actually root for the heroes for a change. Like, I think just the world, like, heroes are needed in things like that, man. Like, just in a fantasy type realm or something. But just like as far as like for your humanity and your mind state or something, man. Just to root for something good or whatever, man. Rather than, I think everything is so tainted nowadays, and everybody just wants to root for the bad guy and root for evil. And the world is showing that is evil. I know it's too deep for a cartoon movie or something, but it's just like the world is showing it's a mirror effect of our just what we've been fed and the road we going on. Like, man, root for good for a change, man. Like, let's have some positivity. But anyways, man, y'all check this film out, man. If you ain't watched the other ones, I ain't saying you gotta watch every DC film for the past 10 years or something like that, but maybe watch Battle World, watch 1, 2, and 3, something like that. But anyways, this is super dope, man. This a 10 out of 10 for me. This is a 10 out of 10, man, because of the culmination of where it brought you and everything that happened, man. Like, just as an animated film, this was the one. Anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated man. I'll let you boy. Peace.